Sister Wives, sold on 10% discount. Janelle finally found a buyer for late Garrison's home? Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, USA Sisters Showbiz. I am Lena, and I hope you are all having a fantastic day. Thanks for tuning in, keep watching now. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown is still grieving her late son, Garrison Brown's passing. She's been trying hard to move on from his memories. The TLC star has been struggling to forget all the bad memories related to her son's death. Janelle listed her Garrison's Flagstaff home for sale on a website a few months ago. However, she was struggling to get a decent buyer for the property. The TLC star has slashed prices twice for the property. Janelle may have struggled to sell the property because of her son's suicide. The latter took his own life from a gunshot in his Flagstaff home. Hence, viewers were waiting to know whether Janelle had been able to sell the property. Did she find a buyer for the property? Has she sold the property? Keep on reading to learn everything to learn about the property. Sister Wives, Janelle spends first big holiday without Garrison. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown has always been closer to her kids. She likes spending her special days with her children. The TLC star is a bit emotional these days. Janelle has been missing Garrison more than ever on Thanksgiving. Recently, she uploaded an emotional post using her son's photo. She stated, "First of the big holidays without you, sweetheart." However, the TLC star and her other kids gathered in North Carolina to remember their precious family member. Janelle kept Garrison's photo close to her and laughed at his sense of humor while eating and playing with her family. Fans understood the TLC star's pain and sorrow in her latest post. Janelle appears to have said her final goodbye to Garrison after selling his home. Sister Wives, Janelle sells Garrison's home after slashing $35K. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown has made a fresh start in North Carolina. She has moved to the new city to move on from her son Garrison's death. The TLC star's son took his own life at his Flagstaff home. Hence, Janelle must have struggled to visit the same home where her son attempted suicide. Previously, she listed her son's Arizona home for sale at $425,000. However, she couldn't find a decent buyer because everyone knew about her son's suicide. The TLC star reduced the price to $399,900 on October 3. Janelle reduced the prices again when she couldn't find a buyer. She slashed the price on November 11 to $389,900. Fans were curious to know whether the reality TV star was able to sell the property. Recently, the U.S. Sun reported that Garrison's house was listed as under contract as of November 26, 2024. Janelle's late son bought the 441-square-foot property in December 2021 for $329,000. He worked very hard to save up the money. The TLC star even clashed with Cody when he tried to stop him from going to work. Moreover, Janelle stayed with her son because she knew how hard he worked for the property. She even lived a few months in the same home with Garrison. Fans are happy that Janelle doesn't have to go through all the painful moments again by selling the property. Further, it must have been very overwhelming for her to give something her son fought for so hard. Sister Wives Janelle Brown breaks silence on Family Feud after marrying Cody Brown. Janelle Brown's relationship with Cody Brown had been plagued by troubles long before they walked down the aisle. The Sister Wives star recalled how her family had been against her polygamous marriage on a recent episode of the TLC show. The scene was filmed in 2023, months before the entertainer's pal Christine Brown's remarriage to David Woolley on October 7, 2023, in Utah. Cody Brown was married to wives Mary, Janelle, Christine, and Robin Brown for years, welcoming 18 children. However, Christine was the first to walk away in 2021, followed by Janelle in 2022, and Mary in early 2023. Since the breakups, the patriarch has suffered a strained relationship with some of his kids and their mothers. Janelle Brown reflects on complicated bond with her family. During the December 8 episode of the TLC series, Janelle traveled to Utah with her daughter, Maddie Brush, to support Christine's remarriage. The mother and daughter helped the latter pick out a wedding dress, a moment that had Janelle reflecting on her wedding to Cody. Janelle recalled wearing a green dress for the ceremony because she did not have a wedding dress or her family's support. Even her mother had been against the union, but fate had other plans for the matriarch, with her daughter confessing. My mom was at the wedding because she came to save me from the polygamist and ended up marrying Cody's dad 3 months before we got married. So my mom was obviously okay with it, but the rest of my family was really not okay with it. So they didn't come, Janelle added. She spiritually tied the knot to Cody in 1993 before ending their bond in 2022 per People. Janelle's family turned their backs on her after the wedding. During her emotional recollection, Janelle stressed that her family's anger skyrocketed after her spiritual wedding. When Cody and I got married, my family was very upset with my decision to join the faith, she noted. So most of my family was not talking to me or associating with me, Janelle added. Despite how her union with Cody ended, the TV personality was open to tying the knot again. However, she planned on skipping the formalities for a simple ceremony, saying, "If I get married again, I'm probably not going to have a dress. I'm not going to do the big white dress. I mean, I'm probably honestly going to just get married on a mountain in my jeans somewhere." Mary Brown's friends hope she can get over Cody. Janelle wasn't the only one reflecting on her past with Cody and a future without him in the new episode, as Mary did the same. The TLC star joined her friends for lunch, who called her out for redeclaring she would have stayed in her rocky marriage. Mary's pals hoped she would learn to embrace a world with her ex-husband, with one telling her, "I'd love to see you get to the point where it's like, you know what? I loved my time with Cody and I love where I am now." "That's a good point," Mary agreed, adding, "Okay, I will work on that. It was a good time with him." It was. And now we're done. She echoed similar sentiments in a confessional, saying, "I feel so much like I'm moving forward. Eventually, I'm going to find a guy, and then who knows what after that? Who knows what will happen?" Janelle and Mary were in laws before Cody. Last month, The Blast covered the unique relationship between Janelle and Mary. Before becoming Cody's second wife, Janelle had been married to Mary's brother, Adam Barber. She described their union as a classic starter marriage, noting it was very, very short-lived. As for how she met her second husband, Janelle explained that crossing paths with Cody, who was already married to Marie, was not as awkward as it might sound. She claimed she met the patriarch on one of her rare visits to Marie's house, saying, "When I met Cody just in passing, Mary introduced us. I go, oh, I had sort of a feeling. Like, oh, there you are." Janelle noted Mary and Cody were her polygamist friends at the time, until she became more curious about their lifestyle. She even used to occasionally double date with them, before her interest in polygamy eventually led to her spiritual marriage. Janelle Brown did not invite Cody to their daughter's graduation. The drama between Janelle and Cody intensified after their separation, with cameras capturing all the heat. The Blast shared that an episode earlier this month saw Janelle uninviting Cody from their daughter, Savannah's graduation. Cody is alienated from 90 to 95% of his children. He's not really wanted at events. He is not coming regardless of who he brings or doesn't bring with him, Janelle explained. Her words referenced Cody's belief that she and their kids did not welcome him because of his only remaining wife, Robin. However, Janelle shut down that narrative, saying, "Cody has this idea that somehow, if he leaves Robin home, he's going to be able to come to these family gatherings. And that's so far from the truth. Will the rifts within the Brown family continue to grow, or is there hope for a reconciliation?" Sister Wives, signs Cody Brown regrets divorcing Mary Brown, His tearful response to her leaving explained. Sister Wives star Kody Brown recently said goodbye to his ex-wife, Mary Brown, and his surprisingly emotional reaction led to speculation that he may regret ending the marriage. The 55-year-old polygamist patriarch married a total of 4 women and had 18 children when all was said and done. 53-year-old Mary was his first wife, and they tied the knot in 1990. 3 years later, Kody had married wife number 2, Janelle Brown, and within 4 years, he'd married a third wife, Christine Brown. A full 16 years would go by before Kody married his 4th wife, Robyn Brown. When the unscripted series premiered in 2010, the Browns were one big happy family, living under the same Utah roof. By the time Sister Wives season 19 rolled around, 3 of Kody's 4 wives had walked away from the marriage, and he wasn't even on speaking terms with several of his 18 children. Mary was the 3rd of Kody's wives to leave him, ending their marriage in 2022, after 32 years of marriage and 1 child together. Though Kody claimed he never loved Mary, he became surprisingly emotional when he and Mary finally parted ways. Kody said he never loved Mary. Kody said a lot of cruel things to Mary over the years. At one point, he confessed that he was no longer attracted to her. Later, he got even harsher and admitted that he never really loved her. During Sister Wives season 19, Kody took his cruel admissions to a whole new level when he accused Mary of driving him to polygamy. Kody said that he knew he had made a mistake right after his wedding to Mary. They were incompatible, had different communication styles, and were generally unhappy together. Since neither of them believed in divorce, the Sister Wives season 19 stars, who had both grown up in polygamous families, decided to open up their marriage to additional wives. Adding additional wives didn't solve their problems, but it masked their incompatibility for a while. After he married Robyn 16 years later, Kody started spending less and less time with Mary. Kody would have stayed in the marriage forever, but Mary could no longer tolerate the neglect. Marie and Kody's church trauma explained. Though Kody and Mary were legally married at one point, they divorced in 2014 so that Kody could legally marry Robyn. Kody wanted to adopt Robyn's 3 children from her first marriage, and being married to their mother was the fastest way to make it happen. Despite not being legally married anymore, Kody and Mary were in a covenant with their church and other wives. After their split, Mary went to see the church leaders to officially end the marriage, not wanting to be sealed to Kody for eternity. When Mary told Kody that she had asked church leaders about breaking their covenant, he responded that he didn't even recognize the church's authority anymore. He told her she could do whatever she wanted, and it was clear that he just wanted to wash his hands of the whole relationship. Mary came from a polygamous family, and she was still a believer, so she wanted to handle her divorce in the proper way. During a recent Sister Wives season 19 episode, it was revealed the church released Mary from her covenant with Kody. Kody cried when saying goodbye to Mary after 32 years of marriage. Kody and Mary finally bid farewell during Sister Wives season 19. In a scene posted to YouTube by TLC, Kody burst into tears when bidding his first wife farewell. "Mary, it's the end of an era," he tearfully tells her. "We had something." She agrees, saying we had something really good. Though his tears could imply regret for his failed marriage, if he really wanted Mary to stick around, all he had to do was ask her. The bottom line is that Kody's tears were probably more about relief than regret. Fans livid, Robyn Brown blatantly blamed Christine, Mary, and Janelle. Robyn Brown has never been popular with Sister Wives viewers. But as season 19 continues, they seem even more aggravated with her than usual. See what viewers had to say about her behavior during this week's new episode. Robyn Brown throws her Sister Wives under the bus. It's been long established that Robyn Brown is Kody's favorite wife. On top of that, she constantly seems to be scheming in the shadows. After 19 seasons, she's not on great terms with any of her former sister wives. I am so sick of these episodes with just regurgitated content. One aggravated Sister Wives viewer posted on Reddit, "I don't want to hear Robin whine anymore about how she's lost everything, and once again blame the wives." Polygamy is wonderful. This didn't work because of the individuals involved. Not an exact quote, just the gist. I didn't want to hear her whine in the first place, but now it's just delusional. How long is she going to promote the poor me narrative? And how long is everything going to be not her fault? The OP went on to slam Robin's on-screen presence, including her constant tears and finger-pointing. On top of that, they expressed annoyance at Robin's family for failing to livestream a church service. The OP admitted they're tired of Robin pretending to be helpless and concluded by saying they hope the show gets canceled. Many Sister Wives viewers aren't enjoying the new season. In other Reddit threads, Sister Wives viewers have admitted they love the negative edit producers gave Cody and Robin Brown this year. But other fans believe this kind of content is getting insanely repetitive. Other Redditors admitted they're also fast-forwarding through new episodes. Comments included, "Agree, I find myself fast-forwarding more than I watch. This Reddit page is the only fun part of the show for me, lol. I want a new season, but a real new, like honest and today updated. They have kept us interested this long, don't drop the ball now. Or end this show and start new one with OG3 and OG13. I get what you're saying to a degree, and I do think this season has had an inordinate amount of filler due to Garrison's death, editing him out of scenes and scrambling last minute to fill the voids of time. But ultimately, no one is forcing any of us to watch. We're actively choosing to tune in. I agree. IF most of last episode. Yawn. Sister Wives Cody Brown spotted hustling for cash in financial hole? Has Sister Wives star Cody Brown spotted out hustling for cash? More so, does this mean that he is in a financial hole? In the Sunday, December 1st episode, he noted that he would have to sell his and Robin's Flagstaff home to make Coyote Pass work. As fans have seen, he did not completely stick to that. So what is he up to in an attempt to make some cash? Cody Brown spotted hustling for cash. It is no secret that Robin and Cody Brown overspend and are not great with money. Janelle Brown noted that the couple amassed an incredible amount of assets in the form of paintings. Meanwhile, the rest of the family worried about what would happen with the land they purchased. The Browns bought Coyote Pass when they first moved to Flagstaff and had a huge balloon payment at the end of the term. However, when that time came, Cody was down to just one wife, Robin. Christine Brown Woolley left in early 2021, with Janelle following suit. Eventually, Mary Brown decided to leave Arizona for Utah and obtained a church release from Cody. Christine had sold her parcel to the family, so it was left to Janelle and Mary, who no longer cared to build. Rather, they were ready to be bought out, but Cody claimed he did not have the money. The exes paid helped pay off their portions, but he could not offer them anything and refused an appraisal. He said he would have to sell his home with Robin. In mid-2024, Robin and Cody Brown listed their Flagstaff, took it down, and then bought a $2.1 million mansion. They then took out a loan and secretly sold the OG Flagstaff mansion while still having Coyote Pass. According to Mao, Cody Brown may be in over his head as he was spotted out selling gun parts at the Phoenix, Arizona gun show. He was accompanied by his brothers who were recently featured on Sister Wives. This was shared on a Reddit thread, and fans were shaken by a bevy of things, including his appearance. Cody Brown does work at gun shows, so this is not out of the ordinary. However, as aforementioned, it was how he looked that was alarming. His hair appeared much thinner than it does on the show, and he looked disheveled. Fans were shocked at the sight of him, and it was clear that more was going on than he had been letting on. It was also noted that where he was selling his products, a strong message was displayed. Oh my. His hair looks worse aisle. It is so much worse in person. His stand was basically a going out of business sale. Just random junk he probably pulled from his garage. He's there until Sunday. This sign literally says closeout sale offers. Oh, what's wrong, Ballylocks? Crybrows spend all your wine-earned money on precious moments and shitty prints of expensive art? This does not bode well for him in public unless he is doing this for sympathy or desperation. Either way, something is going on behind closed doors, and it reeks of desperation. Sister Wives fans say editors finally exposing Kody Brown. For years, Sister Wives fans have had a pretty negative opinion of Kody Brown. But in the show's earliest days, the series seemed to paint him as a fun-loving family man. After 19 seasons, viewers believed that even the production team has grown tired of Kody's lies and manipulative behavior. Are the producers painting him as the show's villain on purpose? Sister Wives want to see Kody Brown have less screen time. As the Brown family patriarch, Kody Brown has always had copious amounts of screen time in any given episode. However, viewers wouldn't mind seeing less of him. "I don't need Kody in every scene," an aggravated Sister Wives viewer shared on Reddit. In every scene this season, without fail, the producers will cut to Kody to hear his very bad takes and grievances. Even if the scene has nothing to do with him, Kody weighs in. The app went on to describe how often Kody butts in when he isn't wanted. The rest of the Brown family is having a great time celebrating holidays and special occasions without him, but Kody always makes an obnoxiously grand entrance and spoils things. I have enjoyed watching this man implode his life for almost 20 seasons, truly, but he isn't the main character of this show. He's barely a character in his own family. Not every situation needs Kody to add his 2 cents, the OP concluded their thoughts. Fans think producers have had enough of the family patriarch too. While other Redditors agreed that Kody Brown receives too much screen time, some mentioned they loved season 19 so far. And it all has to do with editing. Over the past few episodes, there has been obvious instances of Kody contradicting himself or making himself look foolish. I don't get the hate for the recent seasons. I think the editors are crushing it. Kody Brown is painted as the biggest asshat on the planet by none other than Kody Brown. Every episode is Kody just contradicting himself or showing his true colors constantly, another viewer suggested. They pointed out the family patriarch's awkward reaction to Marie's Stonehenge trip. Just this last episode, when Mary is talking about Stonehenge, cut to Kody, saying he doesn't remember things important to his partner because he's a guy. He looks so unhinged and so bad in every clip. It's great for hate watching, the Redditor added, noting the production team deserved an Emmy.